You live
Mental
with
illnesses
fear
are complex problems.
24 hours a day.
This is a problem that's devastating.
Can we do a better job?
When I get a text from my daughter that says I'm having a bad day, that could mean we've run out of cereal, or it could mean I'm thinking about killing myself. I am a mother of a 24-year-old daughter who has lived with mental illness for the last 12 years. People often don't realise that when you're looking at somebody with a mental health problem or a mental illness, you're not talking about a few weeks of recovery, you're talking about months or even years or lifetimes of recovery. And that's a tremendous strain on everybody as a family, and it really changes the way that you function as a family. And that's really, really difficult. Children with a mental illness, their schooling is interrupted. Their ability to have friendships and relationships is really interrupted. They're more likely to have long-term health problems. They're less likely to reach their full potential. You want to do everything you can to make sure that they're safe and they're happy and their life is going to be a good and successful one. And then along comes this thing that we have no control over, and we don't know what to do to help her. We don't know how to get through this. And we need to rely on other people to help us to do that.
We are advancing research into our early identification, prevention, and treatment of mental illness, with a particular emphasis on youth and young adult populations. Mental illnesses are complex problems requiring a broad group of researchers working together with their clinical colleagues to identify discoveries using a wide range of approaches, and that's exactly what's happening at the Matheson Center. So we're bringing researchers with highly varying expertise, going all the way from basic bench science to cutting-edge techniques like genetics and MRI to clinical trials of treatments in the clinic. We're bringing all these people together, and we're really in a unique position to take discoveries all the way from the genome to the classroom. So there are a number of groundbreaking novel discoveries that are being made at the Matheson Center right now. One example of that is that we are doing groundbreaking work in early risk factors for serious mental illness. So this is being able to target individuals as early as possible in the course of their illness, and then being able to give treatment at the right time. They're using both clinical and biological predictors, so MRI, for example, or DNA, to then predict who's going to go on to develop more serious mental illness down the road. A second example of groundbreaking research here at the Matheson Center is the development of innovative treatments. In particular, we're leaders in the area of neurostimulation treatment. And this is where one targets a magnetic pulse to the brain in a specific area or areas of the brain identified using MRI to treat disorders like depression. The Matheson Center has critical, important collaborations with community partners. And of course, we're partnering very closely with Alberta Health Services. I think the key benefit of these sorts of collaborations is they really allow us to take research and apply it in the setting where individuals, where they live, where they work, and where they go to school.
We can then do research in the context of where young people spend the majority of their time. I think we can learn a lot about what helps facilitate and promote their growth and academic success, and also helps us to really think about what are some of the unique challenges that young people face in schools, like bullying, academic challenges. If they do experience mental health problems, what are the difficulties in them coming forth and getting the help that they need within the context of the school?
I think that we're on the cusp of like a real great advancements in mental health research, and I think one area in particular that we're going to see a lot more of is a precision medicine approach to mental health research. And so that's being able to use biological predictors and clinical predictors to really target the right treatment for the right individual at the right time in the course of their illness.
Matheson Centre are really going to change the experience for families. If we can make recovery happen faster if we have a quicker understanding of what's going on, so that before young children get to a crisis point and maybe they are hurting themselves or they're thinking about taking their lives, if we can get in and we can help them right at the beginning, what a change that will be, what a difference that will make.